today. From TIA.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Let's go now. Hawk 70,
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete to open things up. This defense for the Jags, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there would be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's complete to Robinson. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The Jaguars at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction.
He's got a man complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Ready, go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Now Graham Gano, remember, he beat the Giants with a 63-yarder back in 2018. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 27 yards there. A 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes our score 7. Looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, just like...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him up 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. They'll look to set up his blockers. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again, and a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Rolling to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This is a 26-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, good start for him. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a 1st down. A throw over the middle taken in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this is Shepard on the catch. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
They go play action here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught. It's Galladay on the out route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they
touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Here we go. Black 40.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. He's definitely making his mark early in the year from the tight end position. 2 games played, 2 touchdowns.
And from what I've seen...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Micah Parsons, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
Here we go, set, 10 black.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. It's Williams. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this is caught by Williams. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 30 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. That time. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. He'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
On play action, they'll throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right side. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Sliding out of the pocket, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On the double, 52 blaster.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
17's Mike 17. All day, just like that, just like that. Mike 17, Mike 17. Ready?
Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
2nd and 3. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. With that one, anything but a frozen rope to the outside, and it winds up an interception.
And these are the ones you hope for as a defender because he's got clear sailing in front of him to return this one.
He's got a man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Jamison Williams.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
55, Mike, 55. We go,
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. A handoff to Barkley. Oh, what a juke into space. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 59 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second and 5. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You got to figure the further they fall behind,
They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd and long. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Partner still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Back to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Striker, 3-3. Safety's creeping. Blue striker.
Dancing to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now they're in the hurry-up. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. 45. Ready, go.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Big Dwayne Brown, the tackle, guilty there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Check back 45. Check back 45. We got to get the ball. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hey, God, I got 19. He's mine. He's not going anywhere. Roger. 31's ready.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 21 yards away.
And the Jags are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, they just continue.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away at incomplete.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a throw here, hauled in. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He finds his man. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars continue to run up the score.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll look to throw here. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brian Burns able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And able to work his way down to the 16. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 13 yards out.
And the Jaguars are pouring it on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught left side, it's Beckham.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
In possession, switching back to the New York Giants. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but
I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll look to throw. Caught right side, Tate. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
They'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this moment. No, okay. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively? I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Jags come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Jaguars, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.